And once again, live here on Madden 17. Welcome back, everybody. My name is MrHurriicane. And tonight I'm streaming even more of the Dallas Cowboys Fantasy Draft franchise on Madden 17. We are live, ready to go, and I think it's happening. Things are happening. Things are in motion. The wheel is spinning. How's it going, everybody? My name is MrHurriicane. I'm actually on time tonight. I'm on time. I was prepared 10 minutes ago to go live, but I'm here now. The Teddy comments are rolling in. You guys know the drill. Welcome, everyone, to another Madden 17 Fantasy Draft stream. Now, our team is bad. Our team has been playing very bad. We're 2-6. I'm saying if we lose 8 games in this series, it might just be time to end it because it's a one-season series. And if we don't win out from here, I don't like our chances to make the playoffs. And if we go 8-8, I'm sure we'll be eliminated by then anyway, if we get 8 losses. So, I don't know. This could be the last one, or maybe the next one could be the last one. We'll do one game tonight. We're playing against the Pittsburgh Steelers here. So, Cowboys and Steelers. Two teams not doing too well. Oh, no. And Teddy! Either I'm winning or Teddy's winning. It's going to be a great day. Doug Martin, Jeremy Maclin, Jared Cook. Not a bad O-line at all. That's a very good offensive line. And our D-line is terrible. Oh, man. They got Khalil Mack and Jarrell Casey and Sheldon Rankins. Chandler Jones. Okay, the secondary's bad. This team's 2-6. And they have the offensive line to give me a lot of problems. And the front 7 to really give Jay Cutler a lot of problems. Oh, man. Here we go. Do more than one season? No, the whole idea of this was to do a fantasy team and then try seeing how far I could go with them. I'm going to edit uniforms again. I liked last episode changing things up. Let's see here. What can I go with? I'm a big fan of these. Let's go with that, and then we'll go with the Steelers. And we're going to give them alternate classics. 75th anniversary. What do the Steelers want to wear tonight? Would you consider a 32-team franchise at any point? If you mean like an online franchise with 31 other people, probably not, just because those don't usually work out. They have to be very organized, and I know I couldn't really be the leader of that right now. So it's good to see you guys again here. I streamed last night. I'm streaming again tonight. I'm not sure when the next stream is going to be, but sometime this week. I'm trying to do at least 2 a week. What is your next move after this? And if this ends next episode, will you make another series soon? Yeah, I'd look to immediately start a new series. It would just be maybe something different for a little bit. I'd like to take some time and try getting the sliders right before I do a fantasy franchise again. So I might do something else for a little bit. I have thought about 2 things if I don't do fantasy draft after this. Oh, that's a cool idea here from Carter Voss. Hey, Kane, here's an idea. Fantasy draft without you drafting anyone and pick a team out of a hat, and that's the team you have to play with, so it's completely random. That is an interesting idea. But I think that after this is over, there are 2 things I thought about doing. Oh, you love the editing on the Vikings video? Really funny? I thought it was too. It really fit the way I commentated that video. It was all able to be jump cuts and fast-paced. And pretty comedic, which I think that I can be decent at sometimes. I'm mostly, serious commentary, but I also like getting a little bit more dry humor and whatnot in there. But what I was trying to say was, after this, I might do either a recruiting franchise, or not a recruiting, a rebuilding franchise where we sim. That might not be for everybody. A lot of you might think that's really boring, but I know it is popular on YouTube. It's a big deal for a lot of people. Building teams and simming forward into the future. I think it'd be fun to do. But, I could do that. Or I could do, career mode. I could go on here and create a player, and he could just be a stream player, and we We play a couple games every stream and just continue on with his career. That could also be something fun. And both those things would save me from the pains of sliders, because as long as I'm not playing quarterback, like, I can handle default all-pro. That's what my Vikings franchise is on. It's default all-pro because I never control quarterback except for, like, Hail Mary plays where I know they want to be, like, I just want to throw it up deep and I want the computer to mess it up. So, I get really good games on default all-pro when I'm not quarterback. I tried default all-pro the other day, and just too easy. There's certain things that are too easy, like speed receivers getting a good release off the line. I burnt, you know, like hitting deep balls at Torrey Smith. I was doing that with Colin Kaepernick. Just wasn't feeling all-pro. You were the funniest when you were playing the Sammy Collins Road to Glory. The live commentary was hilarious. I was definitely, like, that was some of my peak live commentary. Was the Sammy Collins series. I had a great time with that one. Nice job, guys. Good man coverage across the board. Teddy has to throw it away. How about you stream Draft Champions? I don't want to stream Draft Champions or Mutt. I'm actually looking to post some of that perhaps on my secondary channel and seeing if that's something that the viewers over there want to see. 3rd down and 3 now. Bridgewater, and open is Macklin. Jeremy Macklin for 21. Do a Michael Tate connected franchise. I'd probably save Michael Tate for a more edited, higher quality series. I think if I were to do a career mode on here, I would make just a brand new player. You guys could help with the creation and everything to go with them. And that could be fun, just to have like a little series on the side for streaming. Although, I'm not sure how long I'd want to go with it. I'm sure as long as it's fun or whatever. Same thing with the rebuilding franchise, but that would just move at such a fast pace, because I'm sure we could do like quite a few weeks during the course of a stream. Down goes Teddy, rolling to a side with no receivers. So how'd everybody enjoy their lack of sleep last night, the lost hour? Where'd it go, right? I was not a fan. First off, I thought Daylight Savings was next weekend. I was not prepared. Let's go. Okay, broke that up. Nice job. Teddy's going deep now, changing that perception of him being a check down Charlie. Nice job getting that stop. We almost pulled off the win last episode, and failing to do so really hurts our chances to salvage anything from this season. We're now 2-6. If we don't win out, I don't think we are going to the playoffs. When you change the sliders, do you save them to a new file? Yeah, I do every time. Which creates a lot of extra files. Okay, okay. Oh, come on, you can't juke them out? Oh, wow, we got a super chat here. Is that Euros? Greets from Vienna, Austria. Watching Warhawks, Chargers, and this series. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. You're into the team-based series. It's always fun seeing subs from different parts of the world. Never left the United States. So I'm very interested in the outside world. I know I have a lot of subscribers from Europe. Quite a few from Brazil, actually. So thank you for the first super chat of the night, as Shady McCoy will pick us up a nice chunk of yardage. And we actually got the run game going a bit last episode. I was pretty happy with that, and we still lost, of course. Hey, Chris the dog is in here. Say hi, Chris. How's it going, Chris? Let's go to Peterson now. Picked up 1. Not sure how much I want Jay Cutler throwing the ball in this rain. One might get away from him, and then we're going to be yelling at Jay again. And I'm going to see 1,400 Michael Vick comments. Second down, and to the air we go with Larry Old Man Fitzgerald. He shoved Shady McCoy out of bounds last episode. I was not happy with that. And That may have cost us the game. I think that Larry Fitzgerald cost us the game. Here's a handoff, and Shady goes down. Oh, no. Is that Mac? I think that's Mac. So, note to self. Run left and not right. Do a Tank Tucker Madden career since the Madden 12 didn't last that long? Well, part of the reason it didn't is because they made Tank Tucker like 200 pounds. I think what happened is like players oftentimes go up in weight from NCAA to Madden back when you would import the saves. And I think what happened was I was over the limit, the weight limit. And in numbers on, you know, computer, like you go up and it resets. So it must have went down to the minimum. He shed like 200 pounds in an off season. Hey Kane, first time viewer of the stream, been a sub on YouTube for about 2 years. Can I get your thoughts on my Bucks nabbing D-Jacks? We needed a deep speedster, big fan bro, keep it up. Thanks for the comment, Zach. I talked about this a little bit the other night. I love that move. It was one of my favorites. Just as a football fan, I kind of wanted to see D-Jacks go to Tampa Bay just because of the pairing of him and Mike Evans with Jameis Winston. And Winston being such a gunslinger. I think that's going to be so entertaining to watch. You're going to see deep balls going to Jackson and still seeing him take his shots at Evans. That's going to be a scary, a very scary offense. Oh, man! That the NFC South is not ready for. I'm a big fan of that move. My favorite moves of the offseason were honestly the receiver moves. Let's go. Lob it up. Larry! Oh, he dropped it. Larry can't do enough right for me. Larry keeps making not great plays. Shoving Shady out of bounds, dropping a couple passes in traffic. No! Oh, man. I just missed a field goal. Whoops. Am I doing March Madness brackets? No. I stopped doing brackets basically after high school. I'll watch a lot of the games for sure. I'll edit and play to those games, but probably not going to do a bracket. I'm just going to always cheer for the lowest seed in the game, except for the Minnesota game when they're 5 seed. Flag down. Matt Bryant missed that kick. He's too old to be a kicker. That's why it happened. But as I was saying, like my favorite moves of the off seasons for various teams have been the receiver moves. I loved the move to get Alshon for Philly, and I've talked about that at length. The Brandon Cooks trade, very good for New England. They don't need the first round pick that bad. Cooks is impactful. What else was there? The Brandon Marshall signing. The Deshaun Jackson signing. Very interesting receiver moves. Teddy handing off on first down. Flag on the play again. You guys cheating against a very bad front seven, I might add. Hey, Kane, I've been here since the Vikings franchise, but I want to know your thoughts on my Pats getting Brandon Cooks. I just mentioned that. I'm looking at an older comment, so. You missed because your thumb. Exactly, that's my field goal thumb. Actually, it is. It hits X. It's my field goal thumb. If you didn't know, my stream was late last night because I closed the car door on my thumb. Wow. Nice run. So, yeah. I'm good now, though. I was good last night, too. If there was ever a fortunate place for the pressure and blood to build up under your thumb, it was where I had... Oh, off the hands of Sammy Coates. What's up, Chris the dog? Your Auburn Tigers out here dropping passes. Sammy Coates. 3rd and 7 now. Bridgewater's going to face my man coverage. Teddy down the middle. The Macklin flag on the play. Cheating everywhere. Where do you think Romo is going to land? I'm saying Houston. And I'm hoping Houston for the sake of fun. I forgot I had DRC on this team, to be honest. 3rd and 17. Oh, check down Teddy. And that will keep points off the board. This has been a fun game so far. Did you think the Vikings were going to get Alshon Jeffrey? No, I didn't. But now that I know that he got a multi-year offer from the Vikings and a 1-year offer from Philly, I'm a bit surprised. Oh, a 2-yard punt. Move, 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 move. Kane, what do you think? What do you make of the Ravens pairing up Tony Jefferson with Eric Weddle? Best safety tandem in the league, huh? It's certainly up there. You don't usually see like that strong of safety tandems these days. Like, uh-oh, shady, first down. In terms of safety tandems, it's not a position the league really emphasizes, and you can tell based on where a lot of safeties get drafted and how much money they make. Those two things right there will tell you how much the league values a certain position. It's pretty consistent. There we go. It is one of the top safety tandems. We'll see if Jefferson can live up to the contract and how much longer Eric Weddle is going to be a solid safety. I really wanted Eric Weddle to be coming to the Vikings. I think that he and Harrison Smith would be an awesome duo. Ah, Cutler against the pressure. We got 343 viewers right now and 44 likes. Can we get to like 113 likes? We hit that thumbs up a little bit. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Larry, let's go! Larry's laying out in the rain. He's ready to make some plays. And I had a super chat here from Patriots fan 1210. A lot of Patriots fans talking to me lately. I never realized I had such a Patriot fan following. Play front office football. P.S. Great videos. Thank you for the super chats. I have Googled front office football. It's on Steam. I think something like that would be a lot of fun. I love the managerial side of football, and I've just never really focused on like doing a YouTube series around it. And I don't really see a lot of hype around that game. So I never really see people talking about it, but I definitely like to check it out and see if it's something that you guys would enjoy. Never really gotten into Steam content on my channels, but that's more just because I'm a console gamer and there isn't really a lot of exclusive sports stuff on PC that catches my attention. If I were a soccer guy, then obviously Football Manager would be something I'd probably enjoy a lot. There's Brait. Let's go! Touchdown, Dallas. Hey, we got 104 likes. There we go. We're getting up there. I would like to see you do a fake punt with Marquette King. I'm shocked that I haven't done one yet. Maybe it's because usually my drives end by throwing interceptions as opposed to punting away the football. What do you think of the Packers? I've never liked the Packers, but I've always had to appreciate the consistency of their organization and just how good of an organization they seem to run. So we're up 7-0 now against Teddy. His receiver slipped. And down goes Bridgewater. Eric Walden, the defensive MVP of this team. Quick Hit NFL. I've never played that game. That does not sound familiar. What is that on? 2nd and 18, and Coleman goes down here. And again, the Steelers will face a long third down. We're going to go to our big dime, and we're going to play cover 2 man. Who's covering Cook? That's Raphael Bush, I believe. Let's go with this. 3rd and 16. Teddy! Overthrown! Looking for Macklin. Rain playing a factor. Do you want Lacy on the Vikings? I actually do. Eddie Lacy, first off, has had very good games against the Vikings. And there just would be so little risk and so much upside if you get Eddie Lacy in shape. And if you get a hungry Eddie Lacy that wants to go out there and be an amazing running back, then I think that he can do a lot of good with the Vikings. On the flip side, if he disappoints and he's inefficient, you're not going to have to pay much to find out what Eddie Lacy you're going to get. So I think go for it. That way, running back is not such a priority in the draft, and you can maybe focus on a lineman instead of a running back in a certain spot. I still think that the ideal situation would be to get Lacy and then draft a running back. And if one of those guys hits, that's fine. I've been thinking about this recently a lot, like teams that go out and get like a Mike Glennon like Chicago did. I don't think it's a bad idea to go and take a quarterback with their first selection. If you take 2 swings and you get 1 hit, that's fine. You can't pick and choose where your misses and hits are going to land. So I like the idea of doubling up on the same area and hoping that you get 1 right. On the flip side, though, if you get 1 wrong, like how Cincinnati and their tackle situation isn't so great with Jake Fisher and Cedric Ogbuehi, when you double dip and you're maybe wrong on both occasions, that hurts a lot. You see all the Eddie Lacy China food tweets? I did. They were all retweeted into my feed. I'm sure there would be a whole lot of Eddie Lacy food jokes if he became a Viking in my feed. I follow a lot of beat writers. Third down and 9. Let's go. Cutler's going deep in double coverage, and Larry can't come up with it. Larry Fitz, unable to make the play. They want me to kick a 63-yard field goal. Come on. Let's go, Bryant. Oh, so close. There was like a 50-50 chance of me making that, depending on what way the wind was going to have it go. And they take over on my side now. I have 2 missed field goals in this game. Oh, it's intercepted! DeMarcus Ware! Teddy, that was embarrassing! Almost as embarrassing as my hurdle there. That may have cost the return. Who gets there? Eric Walden. Let's watch it again. There's Walden. Teddy to DeMarcus Ware. The hurdle really cost me there. Pulling a Gary Kubiak, yeah. But Gary Kubiak won a Super Bowl. First and 10, LaShawn McCoy's bouncing off everybody. Who do you think is going first overall in the draft? I'm going to assume Myles Garrett. Lob it. Let's go, Will Fuller. First down. I'll say Myles Garrett, but at the same time, the closer the draft approaches, the more likely it is that a quarterback goes number 1 overall. Whether it's because of a trade or because the first overall team is almost always needing a quarterback. And it's just like need overpowers value in that situation. You got to find a quarterback, otherwise you have nothing. I can't believe Walden has been so good in this series. Did I even draft him to be a starter? Oh, the deep comeback to Larry Fitzgerald. Those are the passes I get in trouble on because I'm anticipating openness. A lot of times I'm wrong. Come on, throw it away! Where should Christian McCaffrey go? He should go to the Vikings because they could use a running back that can catch the ball well. I like McCaffrey's game a lot. Not going to be a Viking, though. But I can always dream. Like how I dreamt that Amari Cooper would be a Viking. That was impossible. Cutler. Down he goes. Adrian Peterson to the Seahawks. What is your opinion on this happening? Well, I don't think it's happened yet, but it wouldn't shock me at all. I don't like taking risks. I'm trying to change my ways, which means Cutler's going to get sacked a whole bunch. Because the pass rush on here is relentless. Now I have to actually make a field goal this time. Alrighty, 10-0 Dallas. We're pitching a shutout. How about that? That's impressive. Eddie Lacy unfollowed the Packers Instagram, started following the Vikings. Yeah, you see some of that happening every now and then. As a harbinger of what's to come. I heard, I read that his visit went well today, but he's still going to Green Bay tomorrow, and we'll see what he ends up deciding to do. I'm not really sure, though, like, he's visiting the Packers, a place he just spent 4 years of his life. Now, I'm not sure if it's because the Packers want to, like, they want to get him, like, any athletic tests or a physical or something like that. Oh! What was that hesitation, Shady? You're in bounds, you run! Hey, Kane, if the Pats lose Hightower, who would be the best replacement from free agency and the draft? Well, you surely are not going to find an adequate replacement in free agency. Flag down. In the draft, I don't know this class very well. Like, I really start paying attention around the combine. I don't have the time to really sink a lot of research into these prospects beforehand, and I prefer just to look at other people's content for the most part anyway. I'll watch a player a little bit of his plays to see what I think. But, I don't know, I'm not really the draft opinion guy all the time. You guys always ask, and I'm always going to deliver what I think. There's nothing wrong with that. But there are a lot of people that are way more qualified than I to talk about that. And I tend to listen to them. But also I like to see what I think, at least, because no one's always right, and you gotta trust your eyes and learn as you go. Going deep and overthrowing Will Fuller. I'm sad. Oh, man. That's exactly right, Akimbo Chains. TJ Lang followed the Seahawks on Twitter yesterday, and then today signed with the Detroit Lions. So beware the smoke screen. It's everywhere. Going for it again! Second time's a charm. Still a bad throw, though. That could have been a touchdown. By the way, these are the same sliders that you've seen the last, like, 3-4 games. Kamara to Vikes. Kane, they met with him at the draft. Great value at running back in the second round. I could see it if they don't get Lacy, or maybe even if they do get Lacy. He's definitely a player I'll have to watch some of because I think he will be on the Vikings' radar. No gain to Cameron Brate. I hate how Captain went to the Panthers. I hope Trey Waynes and Mackenzie Alexander can step up to take his place. Well, you know what? It might be a blessing in disguise. Not because Captain's not a great nickel corner, but because the Vikings need to see what they have in these players. They need to know if Mac or Trey are going to be answers, and they can't do that if Captain's the full-time nickel. Captain's getting up there in age. It's time to see what these young corners can do. I wasn't surprised that he went back to Carolina at all. I kind of expected that. You guys ready for Adrian Peterson here from the 2-yard line? I hope you are. Peterson, touchdown, Cowboys. Is that like Peterson's second touchdown on this season? 5? Oh, I simmed some games. Because what happened was I played like 3 in one night, and then I used the wrong file when I was doing slider testing, and I ended up erasing the file that had the progress, so I just had to force wins to get us back to our actual record, so the stats are messed up. Have you ever considered playing MLB The Show franchises? I've considered it so much that this year I'm going to play it. I finally want to spend some time in MLB franchise, and I want to do a Minnesota Twins series. I'm really excited for it too, and I want to get some time on MLB 16 in preparation. What I might do is a stream or a few on here where I just play franchise and just kind of get acclimated with the mode and ready for MLB 17. Now, it might not be the same exact, but if I learn some of the ins and outs and some of their mechanics, that'll help me going into the real thing. I could do that on my own time, or I could do that in stream, and you guys could also offer tips and help me out, and we'll play a little bit of baseball. Screen. Uh-oh. Oh, he spun him out. First down, Steelers. Still looking for points. First down, Teddy. Here comes Macklin. We're sending the blitz. Teddy spins and is intercepted. Teddy. Of course, I'm watching a quarterback throw picks against me, and it has to be Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy is not having a very good day. He gets picked off by DeMarcus Ware, and now rolling, trying to go back to the middle. Look at Aaron Williams fly across the receiver's face and take it. I'm pitching a shutout against Teddy Bridgewater. And can you try and convince Moonlight Swami to do a franchise again? He has different plans for MLB this year, and Swami has quite a bit on his plate. That's a busy guy, works a lot. He's so focused on his Saints franchise and his Hofstra dynasty at the moment. Fuller, you're going deep too, man. They're going to blitz me. I'm making them pay. Cutler going deep. That's out of bounds. All we got to do is give Cutler, well, he needs to throw one that's decent. But come on, like, Fuller is open. We just have to get these guys on the same page. Well, this time it's a bit risky. Oh! I got a punt here. 3:16 left to go. Marquette King to punt it. We're going to down it here. Bradley Roby. Uh-oh. No! Like bounced through him. Is there a possibility you can upload your Backbreaker series the same way you uploaded the Kalispell Warhawks Season 1? Are you talking about in terms of like upload frequency? Because the idea is to get like, 3 or 4 up a week. I'll be posting one tomorrow on my second channel. On 1st and 10, here's Teddy. Open! Andre Holmes. I almost said Santonio. I mean, it is the Steelers. But yeah, I'm looking to crank up the uploads on my second channel. Getting a lot more over there. The thing is, though, I just have some series over there, the Vikings and Backbreaker, and those aren't, like, quick-to-make episodes, like how Super Mega Baseball is pretty quick. Ideally, over there, I'd like to work on some quick stuff and some more, longer, time-wise stuff. Like, the videos end up being the same length, but the Viking series and Backbreaker takes a lot more editing. Not like a considerable amount, but just the way you divvy up your time. Gotta be strategic with it when you're trying to do so many different things. Third down, Teddy. Can you get the first down? Bridgewater. Man, he's having a bad day. Bad day, Bridgewater. Who do you think Dante Hightower is going to go to? I'm still assuming the Patriots until a different team can emerge in talks besides the Jets. I mean, the Jets could afford him. I just think that if it meant letting him go to the Jets or not, that Belichick would end up keeping him and not letting him stay in the division. Nice little 5-yard run here from McCoy. So this game has been by far the best for our team. Cutler. Oh, knocked away from Larry. Tight coverage. You know what you're going to defend on this play? They might blitz me again on this, and that's what I'm hoping. Will Fuller. Send him deep. Let him run. Nope. Uh-oh. Get out of bounds. Oh, that was not a lineman. I was worried it was a lineman. I didn't want to fumble it again, but it was shady. Nothing to worry about. Holding. On who? That's defense. That's defense. Thank you. I want to hit a deep ball to Will Fuller. I'll settle for Larry Fitzgerald. Yeah! Down at the 26. Not a good day for Pittsburgh as they are perhaps headed to 2-7. Oh yeah, John Gruden, you think Dante Hightower is going to go to the Philadelphia Soul? Are they still a team? I know like the Reno League is down to like 5 teams right now. I'm sure the Soul are still one that's active. They are one of the better franchises there, and Ron Jaworski owns at least a portion of them. Uh-oh. Oh, man, that was close. I might get Will Fuller a 100-yard game today. Third and 2. Sheldon Rankins made the play, and Matt Bryant hits the field goal from 34 yards out. Do you think the Vikings should look at another quarterback in the future if Bridgewater can't recover from his injury? Honestly, I think if they got bad news on that front, it'd probably lead to a Sam Bradford extension. Do you think that Osweiler is the worst free agent signing ever? I don't know if he's the worst ever. I don't know what the worst ones are in terms of like cap hit relative to production. I'm guessing like the first one that comes to mind is the Albert Haynesworth signing many years ago. I remember when it wasn't many years ago, but that was a really bad one. Almost picked at DRC. And trust me, the Texans got a lot more good out of Osweiler than the Redskins did from Albert Haynesworth. And second down, right down the middle to Jared Cook, and I can't even hit stick the man? Just catches me in midair. Eight minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Here's Bridgewater on first down. Stepping up, going short. Oh, Coates heads out of bounds. Seems the chat agrees, at least a few do. The Albert Hainsworth signing was very bad. And especially, like, that was like 2,000 whatever dollars. The cap was significantly lower then. The market was different. Oh man, Bridgewater's slipping. So if you were to like adjust Albert Hainsworth contract for what it would be worth today, oh man. I just looked it up. I'll have that in a moment. Caught by Doug Martin. But he signed a 7-year, $100 million contract in February 2009. So that was 8 years ago. That could have easily been like $130 million in today's NFL dollars. I wonder what the cap was in 09 compared to what it is now. I'm guessing it could be like 30% lower or something like that. That was a horrible, horrible signing. It's always funny too when a team like pays so much for a D lineman and they expect their like franchise to change. It's always a bad team because they're the ones with the cap room. It's like, you really think that defensive tackle is going to change the entire team? The guy's never going to touch the football. You got to score points before you worry about that. Not in all cases, but you got to put points on the board. And most of the teams that are picking in the top 5 are teams that can't score. So you give all your money to a guy who will never touch a football. I don't like those moves. On first down, Doug Martin gets about 5. They're still running the football down 20 in the fourth. Steelers looking like Kalispell. Oh man. It always comes back to something of mine that isn't very good at the moment. 4 minutes and change left to go, trying to keep the shutout intact. What if it was a star pass rusher getting that money? That can be different. But still, like, is your offense good enough? Is your offense going to play winning football, or is that defense always going to be playing from behind? The player can still have a great impact, but you got to score points first and foremost. On second and goal, Bridgewater's in a lot of trouble. And he's thrown down by Sam Shields. Wow, that's a sack for an outside corner. Interesting. Loved your new vid on Kalispell. Thank you. I just posted one today. Hey, nice false start. Is that 2 penalties or 1? Because 2 guys moved. Third and goal from the 9. Here is Teddy. He dumps it off to Cook, who lost it. But they'll keep it, and that will allow them to... Well, they could go for it here, and they should. Field goal does them no good. Fourth and goal. Come on, I want the shutout. We're going to keep the shutout intact. Luke Kuechly with the end zone pick of Teddy Bridgewater. This would happen I finally have a phenomenal game with my team, and what do? We make Teddy Bridgewater look bad. Even when I win, I still feel like I lose. Kane, the 2009 salary cap was $123 million. Yeah, and now it's like 160. Let's go, Nick O'Leary. Stay in bounds. Oh, I didn't have Will Fuller. I'm calling timeout. I gotta go deep to Will Fuller. I want to hit a deep ball. If I throw my first interception on the day on a deep ball to Will Fuller, so be it. We're up 20. They're going to give me single coverage. Oh, man. Fuller can't bring it in. Didn't have time. Over 400 viewers now. Glad to see so many of you enjoying these streams. If you are having a good time, be sure to leave that like. We're at 407 viewers, 157 likes. Can we get to 200? 200 thumbs up. So I guess Teddy has another chance to break the shutout. Here's first down. And Bridgewater is intercepted by Aaron Williams. Got a super chat here from JScrib235. Thank you very much. I now have 3 super chats tonight from 3 different currencies. I'm almost, what's the hitting for the cycle equivalent? Oh, we got to get that 100. We got to get 100 yards for Shady, and then we're going to go 100 yards for Will Fuller. Hurry up. Chris, don't say that. Chris, ban yourself for saying Teddy's bad. Please, ban yourself. There we go, Shady. Is he going down? Okay. Would you say the Giants have the best receiving core in the NFL now with B. Marsh? Certainly one of the most intriguing, I'd say. Will Fuller can't bring it in because I put him in serious danger there. I will keep doing my thing here, JScrib. Thank you very much for the super chat. Kane changed it to rookie on us. Hey now. Hey now. They're dropping picks on purpose, though. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Can we confirm that it's on rookie? I need a confirmation of the crime I've committed here. Nope, all Madden. Whoops. I gotta enjoy some games like this every now and then, though. Don't I? Don't I deserve that at least? Cameron, great. I gotta get Will Fuller over 100, man. Man, they're gonna play cover 2 on me, probably. Cover 2. What is that? Jay Cutler. I'm going to the player lock now. I want to pick off one of these passes against Teddy. It's going to be a Hail Mary, I'm pretty sure. Oh, just kidding. How about the exact opposite? Couldn't get into player lock there. Teddy. Make the hit. They're calling timeouts, so they're not giving up. They should, but they're not. Let's see. Darian Thompson, I wanted him to be a Viking. I'm going to try picking off a pass with him. Uh-oh. Deep ball. Deep ball. Tipping everywhere and incomplete. Got another super chat here from Christian Morgan. Thank you very much. What cornerback do the Eagles take at number 14 with Sidney Jones injured? Luckily for Philadelphia, it is a very deep cornerback class. Who's it going to be at 14? Like I said, I don't know this class that well. I mean, I'm assuming that like Marshawn Lattimore will be off the board by then. But I think if they still want corner at 14, there's going to be options. I don't think it's going to be like, oh, there's a cornerback that's good and he's available. I think they're going to be able to pick between multiple. So we just got a shutout against Teddy Bridgewater. I'm proud of this team. Who deserves to be in the thumbnail for this one, guys? Comment now. Who should be the thumbnail? Look at that. No takeaways for the Steelers, although they had their chances. Stats on the day look like this. 4 picks for Teddy. 100 yards for Shady. Larry gets 115. Cameron Brate a touchdown. Will Fuller 80. I kind of want to put Will Fuller in the thumbnail. Put Teddy in the thumbnail. The DeMarcus Ware interception was awesome. Teddy, he was your best player. He's not wrong. That doesn't mean I like what you said, but you're not wrong. There's a Will Fuller play in here. Will Fuller has a face scan too, I know that. Face scans look nice on thumbnails. Larry Fitzgerald, that thumbnail, I like that one a lot. We got any reaction from you? Show some excitement, Will. Do like the bow and arrow celebration or something like that. That seems kind of boring, to be honest. Eric Walden? Walden's been a beast. How about a DeMarcus Ware hurdle? I'm just giving myself options at this point. Oh, man. Did he lay out... Okay. I thought Teddy got back up and he hit him again. See, Walden's not even celebrating. Who sacked Teddy on this play? Man, Eric Walden is a beast. On here, anyway. He doesn't really want to celebrate for me, though. No one's happy about this big win we just got? Was Aaron Williams excited? Kinda. Not a very good shot, Aaron. That's why you're a football player, I'm assuming. Was this the same Will Fuller one? Was he catching with his eyes closed? Almost. I have some options. Walden standing on Teddy. You guys are something else. Oh, Walden wasn't even on the field here. I like to get one of Eric Walden because he's been such a big part of this. Got another super chat here. Thank you very much, Robert Morey. No message on the super chat, but I appreciate the super chat very much. I'm just like watching almost every replay available. I'll find one I like eventually. I'm surprised we had a game go like this, though. This was very nice. What about this one? Was this an Eric Walden? I've already seen this one. See, Walden just doesn't care. I might have to get... Oh, he is standing on Teddy here. Basically. Now, those vertical shots like that don't work well for thumbnails. But you know what? Eric Walden finally deserves his thumbnail. Because I'm not sure how much longer this series is going to go. So, Eric Walden, welcome to the Thumbnail Club. I'm not sure if Romo's going to be traded for. Like, you think that there would be a trade just because there should be multiple teams that want Romo. In which case, bidding war. I don't really know why a deal hasn't been getting done. Like Cowboys, just like, hold an auction. Let's get this over with. You can move on. You know, someone will give you a third-round pick or something, I think. I mean, a good quarterback's worth more than the third-round pick, so I don't know why they can't get a trade going. Maybe they're just being really stingy. 3-6 versus 3-6 next time around. All right. All right. Now, what does this team have that I should be worried about? Andrew Luck. I am worried about him. Frank Gore and Lamar Miller. 2 Miami running backs. Tyreek Hill. Brandon LaFell. This is not a scary receiving core as long as Tyreek Hill does not get open field. Brent Selleck. Oh, not worried about their pass game, really. They might have Andrew Luck, but that's not a big deal. Brandon Graham, Stephon Tuitt, Marcel, Darius, Ryan Kerrigan. They put a lot of picks into defense. Deion Jones, David Amerson, Orlando Scandrick, D'Angelo Hall, James Ahedebo. I can burn these safeties, though. At least Ahedebo. You know, put him in cover 2. We'll fly by with Will Fuller. See you later. Done deal. So the season, guys, is still alive. We're 3-6. I said if we get to 8 losses, it's probably over. Well, we only have 6 right now. We get a win next time. Maybe the Giants lose. We get a little bit closer. But Washington's going to have to start losing, and they haven't lost at home yet. That was fun. That was a fun stream. Yeah, 77 speed. Just making sure I'm caught up on super chats. Did I miss any? Okay, I'm good to go there. I think that is going to do it for tonight, everybody. It's about 8:30 now. Show off the Falcons roster. Want to see what they've got? I'll show a few things in here. Chris wants to see how his Falcons are doing. Le'Veon Bell and DeAndre Hopkins. Well, it's Brock Osweiler. Do we play this team? Marvin Jones? Malcolm Mitchell? So I get Nuke and Bell, though. That's interesting. I like this team. Outside of Brock Osweiler. Oh, they're one of the best teams. That's why Chris probably wanted to see it. They're 8-2. What are your thoughts on the Browns building up their O-line, maybe getting ready to draft a quarterback? Well, of course, the Browns have been in quarterback search mode for a very, very long time. Just check out the Jersey guy. But I am a little bit surprised that Terrell Pryor... Well, I'm assuming they gave Terrell Pryor a good deal, but he wanted out. I'm guessing that's why he left, because the Browns could offer him so much money, and I'm sure they did. But he signed a one-year contract, maybe to reset his market for a bigger payday next year. Maybe it's a risky move. I'm not sure what the Browns offered. I'm sure it was a big multi-year contract. 5 years, $35 million, $40 million. I'm not sure what they gave him after 1 year of big production. We'll never know. Probably. Want to scout some of these players quick? I always like just going through and scouting and seeing like what some of these best players are. Okay, got all these left tackles here. Do any of them have like a B+ pass block? I don't think I mean, the rest are lower, but finally, a B+ pass block. I cannot find B+ pass block. It's so difficult. Another one. Wow, 2 B+ in there. That's a nice defensive tackle right there. That's a nose tackle that can stop the run and get to the quarterback. That's a great play right there. That's a first-round talent. This guy is a better pass rusher. Basically flip around power moves and block shedding. Nice player there too. Are you guys still playing a lot of franchise this time of year? I know this is where a lot of people sometimes move on from Madden. I know I used to when I didn't play the game year-round. But I also, for a long time, wasn't having a lot of fun with franchise mode. Oh, D-man coverage is your third best trait? I've never seen a D in the top 3 for like a second-round player. That's ridiculous. Season 2? I'm not sure there'll be a Season 2 in this series. I don't think there will be. I just kind of want to move on to something else and keep throwing new ideas at you guys. And if one hits big and you guys really love it and we're having so much fun, then maybe we stick with it. But I'm okay playing a game of darts here and giving off different ideas and keeping things quick. Move on to the next. I'm not going to do another game tonight. It's already getting kind of late. If I can start doing these streams a little bit earlier, maybe we can get some more 2-game streams, because these are a lot of fun. I have a great time streaming again. Definitely reminds me of some of the past years on YouTube when I was more into streaming, and it's great to be back into it and having something on here that we're all enjoying a lot. So that's going to do it for tonight, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate everybody, all the feedback, all of the interaction, all the super chats. You guys are awesome. There'll be more streams this week. Plenty of videos coming your way as well. If you haven't, check out the latest episode on my channel of the Cowboys Dynasty. It went up about 18 minutes prior to me going live here. So now you have a chance to go watch that and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. What do you guys do on Sundays in the middle of March? Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and I'm going to play one of these two. I'm going to play either Horizon Zero Dawn or Ghost Recon Wildlands, because I haven't had enough time to play those games. Been making so much content lately. Have not really played much else. I'm just so engaged with the content lately. Having so much fun with it. I set aside time to play Horizon, and I end up doing other stuff related to YouTube. So I'm going to sit down and finally play something. But I'm going to see you guys later. Have a great night. I'll see you guys again soon. I'll dab some.